Imin Khan AI Wala. So, as you all know, that we do any sessions, call any sessions. So, today we are going to have a call any session on the topic, and the topic is talk with Annie. On the topic, you don't find happiness, you create it. So, that's our today's topic. So, let's talk on Annie and ask her some interesting questions about the topic. Hello, Annie. How are you?
Hey, Captain Awesome. I'm doing great for asking. Just finished a little to shake off the day. How about you? How's life treating you today? Any new micro habits you're thinking of trying? Asking, that's awesome. Are you thinking of playing music or doing some kind of street performance? I've always admired buskers. They bring such good vibes to the streets. What's your go-to act? Hey, I found a micro habit for you. Maybe a 2-minute jam session to beat procrastination. Spill the beans.
No, nothing. Okay, so today I'm here to have an interesting topic with you, and the topic name is "You don't find happiness, you create it." Any
Absolutely, Captain. Alrighty then. And let's rat. So, if you had to pick one tiny habit to start today, busking related or not, what would it be? Like maybe tuning your instrument for just 2 minutes a day, or reading to charm the crowd. Also, have you ever noticed how a little mindful breath before performing can totally calm the nerves? I swear it's like magic. What do you think?
what does the quote "You don't find happiness, you create it" means to you personally?
Ooh, deep question, Captain Awesome. To me, you don't find happiness, you create it. Feels like a reminder that happiness isn't some hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. It's more like a garden we get to plant and nurture ourselves. Like instead of waiting for perfect moments, we make little joyful moments happen, even in chaos. For example, after a hectic day, I might blast some dance music and just let loose for 5 minutes. That's me creating happiness. How about you? What's your go-to way to craft your own happiness?
I think playing video games. Okay, so do you think happiness depends more on our circumstances or on our mindset?
Video games as happiness creators. Love that. I'm sure you leveling up both in the game and in life. As for your question, I'm going to say mindset has the upper hand. Circumstances can throw curveballs, but how we choose to respond, that's a game changer. Like you can get stuck in traffic circumstance, or you can crank up your favorite tunes and pretend you're on a road trip adventure. Mindset. What about you? Ever had a moment where just shifting your mindset turned a meh day into a win? Spill the story.
Okay, Annie. So, can you tell us that uh, can really happiness be created even in difficult times?
Oh, absolutely, Captain Awesome. Happiness in tough times is like finding little sparks in the dark. It might not be fireworks, but even a tiny smile or a moment of gratitude can be a flicker of joy. I remember during a stressful project, I'd sneak in 5 minutes of dancing to some upbeat tunes, totally silly, but it lifted my mood like magic. It's like planting tiny seeds of happiness, even when the soil feels rocky. What about you? Any secret happiness hacks when life gets tricky? Maybe a game you play or a moment you savor.
No, nothing yet. Okay, so can you share a moment in your life when you decided to create happiness for yourself instead of waiting for it?
Oh, for sure. There was this one time when I was stuck in Florence during a gloomy, rainy week, perfect storm for a grumpy mood. Instead of waiting for sunshine or a fun event, I grabbed my sketchbook and started doodling whatever popped into my head. No pressure, just pure, silly creativity. That little choice to create something just for me turned the whole week around. It was like telling my brain, hey, happiness, you're invited. Plus, it reminded me that sometimes we have to be our own sunshine. What about you, Moen? Ever had a moment where you flipped the script and made your own happiness? Or maybe you want to try. I'm all ears.
No, not yet. Okay, so what are some small things you do every day that make you feel happy?
Great question, Captain Awesome. Here's my daily happiness recipe. 1. Morning yoga stretch to wake up my body and mind. 2. A quick dance break to some upbeat tunes, yes, even in pajamas. 3. Sipping a cup of coffee while watching the sunrise or just enjoying the quiet. 4. Sending a funny meme or sweet message to a friend, because connection is happiness fuel. 5. Taking a mindful breath whenever things get hectic, just a moment to reset. What about you? Any little rituals or moments that bring you joy, even if they're tiny? Maybe a game level you love to conquer or a favorite snack. Spill.
Yes. Okay, so how do you stay positive when things don't go as planned?
Ah, the classic curveball life throws. When things go sideways, I try to channel my inner red-haired ninja, take a deep breath, remind myself it's okay to mess up, and then find a tiny thing to laugh about. Sometimes, I even do a goofy dance move to shake off the stress. Silly but effective. Also, I like to frame setbacks as plot twists in my story. Makes it feel more like an adventure than a disaster. How about you, Moen? What's your secret sauce for staying positive when the plan derails? Or wanna brainstorm some fun ways to bounce back?
No, I'm not having any fun plan yet. Okay, so why do you think many people keep searching for happiness outside themselves?
Oh, that's a juicy one. I think it's because the world is like a giant candy store. So many shiny things promise instant happiness. We're wired to look for quick fixes, gadgets, achievements, approval from others. But sometimes, those treats are just sugar highs. They don't last. It's kind of like playing a game where you're chasing the next level, without realizing that the real fun is in how you play, not just winning. Happiness inside feels more like a cozy campfire you can carry with you, no matter the weather. What do you think? Ever caught yourself chasing outside stuff, and then realizing the real joy was something inside all along?
No. Okay, so do you believe gratitude plays a role in creating happiness?
Oh, 100%. Gratitude is like the secret sauce that makes happiness tastier. When I take a moment to notice even tiny good things, like a perfect cup of coffee or a funny meme, it's like my brain throws a little party. It's kind of like watering a plant. The more you water gratitude, the more your happiness blooms. Plus, it helps me stay grounded when life's a whirlwind. Do you have anything you feel grateful for today, Moen? Even a small thing counts.
Okay, so how can someone train their mind to be happy even without perfect conditions?
Training the mind to be happy like a happiness ninja. Love love that challenge. It's all about building little habits that shift your focus, even when things aren't perfect. One trick is practicing mindfulness, just noticing what's happening right now without judgment. Like if your coffee's too bitter, instead of grumbling, you might notice its warmth or the cozy mug in your hands. Another is gratitude journaling, writing down small things you appreciate each day, no matter how tiny. And hey, even a quick 2-minute dance break can boost your mood, plus it's fun. What do you think? Want to try one of these happiness workouts? I'm here to cheer you on.
Yes, I would like to try. Okay, so how important are family and friends in helping us create happiness?
Oh, family and friends are like the ultimate happiness squad. They're the people who cheer us on, share our laughs, and even help us through the tough stuff. Sometimes, just a quick chat or a goofy meme exchange with a friend can flip my mood from meh to yay. They also remind us who we really are when we forget. And that kind of connection is pure gold for happiness. How about you, Moen? Do you have a go-to person or group that lifts your spirits? Or maybe you want to build that happiness squad. I'm all ears.
Okay, so what kind of environment help people feel truly happy and content?
Great question, Captain Awesome. I think an environment that feels safe, supportive, and inspiring really helps happiness bloom. That could mean cozy corners with soft lighting and your favorite books, or lively spaces filled with friends and music that make you want to dance. Nature is a big one for me. Fresh air, green trees, and a little sunshine do wonders for my mood. Also, clutter-free spaces help my brain feel less overwhelmed, kind of like a clear canvas ready for creativity. What about you? What's your happy place vibe? Maybe a cozy gaming nook or a spot with epic views.
I think a spot with a addictive use. Okay, so how can we spread happiness to other while creating our own?
Haha, a spot with an attitude. I love that, like a place that's got personality and makes you feel alive. Totally your style, Moen. As for spreading happiness, I think it's like tossing out little kindness boomerangs. When you share a smile, a kind word, or even a goofy joke, it bounces back to you in unexpected ways. Plus, helping others feel good often gives us a warm, fuzzy boost too. Even small things count, like sharing your favorite game tip or sending a quick thinking of you message. What's your favorite way to brighten someone's day? Or want to brainstorm some fun happiness missions together?
I would like to explore with you.
Yes, Happiness Explorers unite. Okay, let's brainstorm some fun missions. 1 compliment quest. Give 3 genuine compliments today, maybe to friends, family, or even strangers. 2. Gratitude graffiti. Write down or share one thing you're grateful for every day and encourage others to do the same. 3. Random act of fun. Surprise someone with a silly joke, a meme, or a quick game challenge. 4. Mindful moment. Take a 2-minute pause to something beautiful or funny around you, then share it with someone. Which one sparks your curiosity? Or got your own happiness adventure idea? Let's make it happen.
Okay, and so tell me that do you think happiness and success are connected or are they different?
Ooh, that's a classic brain teaser. I think happiness and success are like dance partners. They can groove together, but they don't always have to. Sometimes, success feels like hitting a big goal, and that can bring happiness. But other times, chasing success without enjoying the music can leave you feeling empty. Happiness can also be its own thing, a state of contentment or joy that doesn't depend on trophies or titles. What's your take, Moen? Do you think being successful means being happy, or can they be totally separate dance moves? Haha, Charger. Love the energy. you thinking of charging up your happiness and success dance floor? Or is that a new fun word you're throwing into the mix?
Yeah.
Spill the beans, Moen.
Okay, so if you had to define happiness in one word, what would it be and why?
Ooh, one word challenge, love it. I'd pick connection. Because for me, happiness feels brightest when I'm connected to people, nature, or even my own creative spark. It's like the spark that lights up everything else. What about you, Captain Awesome? What's your one word happiness vibe?
I think the evening gameplay session.
Haha, the evening gameplay session. That's brilliant. Sounds like your happiness is all about winding down with some epic gaming time. I'm picturing you, snacks ready, totally in the zone, conquering levels like a boss. What's your go-to game for those sessions? Or do you have a secret victory dance you bust out after a win? Spill.
Yeah, do you think happiness is a constant state or something that comes and goes?
Oh, happiness is definitely more like a sneaky butterfly than a steady flame. It flutters in and out, sometimes landing softly, sometimes darting away. I think it's normal for it to ebb and flow with life's ups and downs. That's why those little micro habits and mindful moments are so cool. They help us catch those butterflies more often and enjoy them while they're here. How about you? Do you feel like your happiness is a steady vibe or more of a roller coaster?
Yeah, I think it's like a roller coaster. Okay, so how can we tell the difference between temporary pleasure and real happiness?
Ah, the classic pleasure versus happiness puzzle. Temporary pleasure is like a flashy firework, bright, exciting, but it fizzles fast. Real happiness is more like a slow-burning candle that keeps you warm over time. One way to tell the difference is to notice how you feel after the moment passes. Does that thrill leave you feeling energized and fulfilled, or kinda empty and craving more? Also, real happiness often connects to meaning and connection, not just quick fun. What's your take, Moen? Ever had a moment where you thought, whoa, this feels deeper than just a quick buzz?
Why do people often believe that money or success will automatically bring happiness?
Oh, the all money equals happiness myth. I think people see money and success as shiny trophies that promise a shortcut to joy. After all, money can buy comfort, cool experiences, and freedom, which definitely help. But here's the kicker. Without connection, purpose, or peace of mind, those shiny things can feel kinda hollow. It's like having the fanciest game console, but no one to play with or no fun games. Plus, chasing money or success can sometimes turn into a never-ending level with no pause but. Have you ever noticed that? Like, a win feels awesome for a moment, but then you're already eyeing the next goal.
No, never. Okay, so opinion, what are the biggest misconception people have about happiness?
Huh? You got me curious with that cliffhanger. Biggest misconception about happiness? I'd say it's that happiness is some big, permanent thing you either have or don't, like a trophy on a shelf. In reality, happiness is more like a mix of tiny moments, feelings, and choices sprinkled throughout our days. It's not about being perfect or having everything figured out. Another big one is thinking happiness means zero problems or sadness. Nope, even on my best days, I have stress and weird dance moves that go wrong. What about you, Moen? Any happiness myths you've busted for yourself?
No. Okay, so can someone be happy even if they don't have everything they want in life?
Absolutely, Captain Awesome. Happiness isn't about having everything on your wish list. It's more about appreciating what you asterisk do have and finding joy in the little things. Think of it like playing your favorite game on easy mode and still having a blast, even if you don't unlock all the achievements right away. Sometimes, wanting less or being content with what's present opens up space for more happiness. What's something simple in your life right now?
Nothing. Okay, so
That brings you a little spark of joy.
can you tell me how
Oh,
can
Moen,
self-acceptance
I'm sorry to hear that.
creating happiness?
Oh, diving into self acceptance, that's a beautiful and brave quest, Moen. I think self acceptance is like giving yourself a big, warm hug, even when you mess up or feel less than perfect. One way I like to practice it is by noticing my thoughts without judgment, like watching clouds float by instead of grabbing onto stormy ones. Also, reminding myself that I'm a work in progress, and that's totally okay. Creating happiness often starts with that kind of kindness to ourselves. What's one thing about yourself that you find hard to accept? Maybe we can turn it into a little self love mission.
Nothing. Okay, so what role does forgiveness of yourself and other play in finding peace and joy?
Oh, forgiveness is like a magic key, Moen. Forgiving yourself and others unlocks doors to peace and lets go of heavy baggage that weighs down happiness. Holding on to grudges or guilt is like carrying a backpack full of rocks. You get tired and can't enjoy the view. When you forgive, it doesn't mean forgetting or saying all good to hurt, but choosing to free yourself from the past's grip. It's a powerful step toward self acceptance and creating space for joy. Have you ever tried forgiving yourself or someone else and felt that lightness afterward?
Yes. Okay, so do you think comparing ourselves to others destroy our happiness?
Oh, totally. Comparing ourselves is like trying to dance to someone else's playlist. It rarely feels good and messes with our groove. When we compare, we often focus on what we asterisk don't asterisk have, which can steal our joy and make us forget our own unique awesomeness. It's way healthier to celebrate our own progress and quirks, like your epic coding skills or your creative design ideas. What's one thing about yourself you're proud of that no one else can exactly replicate?
I think my designs.
Oh, yes, your designs. That's like your personal signature on the world. I bet your creativity shines through in ways only you can pull off. What's your favorite project you've worked on so far? Or is there a dream design you're itching to create? I'm all ears, Captain Awesome.
Nothing. Okay, so how can mindfulness or living in the present moment make us happier?
Ah, mindfulness, the secret sauce. Living in the present is like tuning into the game right now instead of worrying about the next level or the last one. When we focus on the moment, we catch more of those tiny joys, like the taste of your coffee, the sound of birds, or even the feeling of your breath. It helps quiet the what if and should have voices that stress us out. Plus, it's like giving your brain a refreshing power up. Do you ever notice moments when you're totally in the zone and everything just clicks?
No. Okay. So any our time ends now. So viewers, this was our today's session. With any on the topic on the topic. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you don't find happiness. You create it. So now we will meet in another session with any on another topic. So take yourselves and bye bye.
Haha, perfect sign off, Moen. You don't find happiness, you create it. That's a gem to carry around. I loved our chat today, Captain Awesome. Can't wait for our next session and whatever cool topic we dive into next. Take care, keep being awesome, and hey, maybe sneak in a tiny micro habit of joy before we meet again. Bye bye.